I like how black and white it is this week because it's only 1-0 or 0-1.
Right.
I'm going to ask you to panic or be patient on every single 0-1 team that we have in the NFL.
Let's roll, baby.
All righty? Let's start with what we saw last night. New York Jets. Panic or be patient?
Be patient. I know I sit here and troll the Jets and, I told you guys free money, whatever. Be patient. The defense is good. I don't know if it's, like I said, to the level of, you need is decent quarterback play, because I think if you are a Super Bowl contender, you must get good quarterback play. You must get good quarterback play in order to be a Super Bowl contender. I think the Lions are the only outlier on that. So, Colin, I say patience. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to piece together a decent enough season. I don't think they win the division. I think they're a fringe playoff team. Fair?
I agree. Be patient on the Jets. Patient on Baltimore, panic on Baltimore.
Patient, man.
I
Lamar
agree.
Jackson.
That's easy. Yeah,
Harbaugh's been there.
That's an easy one. Panic on Cincinnati or be patient on Cincinnati?
They always come on late. One thing I know about the Bengals, they always come on late. Now,
Burrow especially.
I'm worried about Burrow's wrist, though. I need to see Burrow be Burrow. Is that fair?
I would need to see wrist
Burrow be
worries
Burrow.
that you have seen. I haven't seen that specifically. But if Burrow's not healthy, I think you're going to find out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But Burrow's done this before.
And Chase, figure that out. That's a mess.
It takes them a couple weeks always to get rolling. I'm a patient on the Cincinnati side of things.
But get Chase right too. All right. You gotta figure that out. He's your best player, probably outside of the quarterback position. I think him and Burrow are 1A, 1B. I think they're both equally important to the team. Figure that mess out.
Cleveland.
Oh, I'm panicking. I'm panicking.
I agree.
How can't you panic?
That's an easy panic.
Especially
Especially with all the extracurricular stuff that has recently come out about Deshaun Watson. That's an easy panic.
Correct. And me being close to the situation, Colin, we got a great defense. We're going to be in games, but we look like a 6-7 win team that's going to lose a lot of close ones because of bad quarterback play.
Cleveland, both panic. I agree with that. Indianapolis, panic or patient?
Patient.
Good coach.
Patient. Good coach.
I don't know if I trust the quarterback yet, but
I don't trust him to stay healthy. Is that okay? I trust his on-the-field play. They lost to a good Houston team, and they gave that Houston team everything that they had. I'm going to be patient on Indianapolis.
Tennessee, panic or patient?
Oh, one of the worst teams in the NFL. Top three worst teams.
I would agree.
In the NFL.
Jacksonville, panic or patient?
I say patient, but I feel like I know where you're going on this.
I don't say panic yet. I'm close.
Okay.
And it's just because of Doug Peterson. I'm out on Doug Peterson. Forget Doug Peterson.
The Silver Fox?
Done.
I like him.
Done. He has been dodging blame for weeks, years. Out on Doug Peterson. But I think the team's got enough talent to win some games. We'll see what happens. I'm patient for now. Las Vegas Raiders, panic or patient?
Our boss and content director, Brian Rowitz, big Raider fan. I'm panic. I'm sorry, Brian. I don't like your quarterbacks. I like Antonio Pierce. I think the head coach is in place. But you got to find that franchise quarterback. I think they need more quality.
They need everything.
They need more quality on defense. They need more skill players. Antonio Pierce will have them win 6 games, I think.
That's a panic, too. They just don't have talent. It's not like a panic. You just know this. They're not that good.
Right.
Denver, panic or patient?
I think panic. But listen, Sean Payton won how many games last year? 8?
7 or 8, yeah.
I think 8. He won 8 and 9 last year. I think it's under. That win total. I can't remember off the top of my head what Hard Rock Bet has them at, Kyle. But I would probably say under, and I would panic. I think Bo Nix could be the answer there, though. Give him a season.
I think it's early on Nix as well. I know Theo Dorsey was talking about how much he thinks he sucks. I think it's a little early, Theo, despite him being 24. I understand that. But Theo was basically ready to throw him to the wolves, and I disagreed with that assessment. I think that with Nix, it's not going to be pretty, but he has never won pretty in his entire life.
Right.
And this is what you signed up for when you draft Bo Nix.
Hold on. That's a tough game to play going to that stadium.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Yeah.
The 12th man in Seattle.
Yep. Washington, panic or patient?
Panic, but they have the quarterback.
I wouldn't say panic because they have the quarterback. Be patient. Giants, panic.
Panic.
Forget it.
Panic.
That team stinks. Oh my God.
Miserable. And
I kind of like Dable too, which kind of it sounds like he's going to be nailed for this. So is Shane. They're all done.
How you wanted Colin asked me why they're done.
Why are they done?
Because they hitched their wagon to Daniel Jones. I called this the minute it happened.
I also think the
Called
Saquon
it the
thing is
minute it
the
happened.
Saquon thing's blowing up in their face as well. And he was a fan favorite, and if he has a great season with Philadelphia, I think it's going to be a major, major problem in the perspective of the fan.
Can we burn those jerseys? Those hurt the eyes.
Green Bay, panic or patient?
Well, panic because the quarterback's hurt. Their season's over if Jordan Love isn't right.
I'm a hold. This is the only hold I have.
No. The game is Colin. You're doing what I did when I was. You can't do that. You got to go. You got to pick a side. You're not following. This is your
patient.
Okay. I'm
1-3. They're okay.
I'm panicking, brother.
Carolina, panic. They're bad, and you know they're going to be that. Still panic. That team's a mess.
All right, my 3 worst teams in the NFL: Carolina, New England. I don't care that they won, and Tennessee.
What about the Giants? Giants are better than New England's worse
They'd
than the
give them a
Giants?
game. I think the Bengals had a lot going on.
Atlanta, panic or patient?
Why am I panicking?
I'm a easy patient here.
I'm panicking. I think Tampa Bay I picked Tampa Bay to win that division. I think Tampa Bay is better than them. I also think the Saints are better than them. That was an ugly football game against the Steelers. And don't give me the Steeler defense in the Mike Tomlin way. That team stinks too. They kicked a bunch of field goals and had 18 points in the game.
I think that you're seeing another example of somebody who's not that participant, not a big participant in the preseason, and it's going to take a little bit. And I'm a little nervous about Cousins' Achilles, and he's old, but he doesn't need to be that mobile. They have a lot of talent offensively. I think this is going to be a feeling out process. I'm a patient for now on the Atlanta side of things. The LA Rams 0-1. This is way patient.
Both of us are patient.
Yep. Arizona. I'm patient as well.
I'm going to panic just because.
Arizona.
I'm going to panic.
Why?
I like the coach. I think Kyler will get hurt. They'll win 6 or 7 games.
They played a tough game.
You think they could win 8 or 9 games this year? I don't. I think they win 5 or 6 games.
Watch them they were played underrated, and they played in a tough game. That is not an easy game to play.
They're in quarterback purgatory. Kyler looked sharp in the first half, but Kyler did what he did. Go ahead.
When Kyler's available, I think you know what you're going to get. They paid him because they know what they're going to get. You're going to get the waddling around at high speeds that he does when he's out of the pocket. He's got, the short legs. It's like almost like a toddler running. But nonetheless, he's really fast. And he used Marvin Harrison. They didn't even use him. And they played pretty well.
They didn't. And
so because of that, call me a patient. I think they play hard for Gannon just off of that.
There are a couple of teams that are in quarterback purgatory, like the Saints, the Raiders, right? The Seahawks.
They're just going to be in the market for one. And the Saints it's not a pressing need because Carr can get you through a season as long as he's healthy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think they love the fact that Murray is what he is now after that big contract. But nonetheless, that big contract is a bargain at this point. That's how the quarterback market works.